Somebody come get her. She dancing like a stripper, but not really. Somebody come get her. She putting on some glitters. I'm over here just being a hot mess, baby. Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Jels Beauty 87 here, and today we are going to get into a new ColourPop collection. So I ordered the what are these little quads called? I ordered 3 of the little quads that they had. They had 5. Y'all know I wasn't gonna order all of them because I think one was like orange and one was a brown, and I wasn't feeling it. But I got more ballot and chairs, and since they had like $5 empty palettes, I figured I would go ahead and order that. But somebody at ColourPop screwed up tremendously because I went to go open the palette and it was taped, and I was like, why is it taped? It's an empty palette. What are you taping it for? Apparently, it's not an empty palette. Apparently, it's this. Whatever palette this was, this is what they gave me, even though I ordered the $5 empty palette. So we just gonna throw this in the giveaway box for another time because y'all know I don't fuck with pressed glitters, and this just isn't a vibe for me. So this gonna go in the lovely little giveaway box. But I thought I would share with y'all. So I'm gonna consider that as ColourPop PR since, you know, I didn't pay for it and they sent it. So there you go. I ordered this velvet sponge too just because it was on clearance, but I wanted to try it out. But the main attraction, of course, is these lovely little palettes here. So I'm gonna go in the order of the names. So of course we're gonna do Amore first, then we're gonna do Ballot, and then we will do Cherish last. So open them up and you can see what they look like. I think all the ones I ordered have a pressed glitter in them, unfortunately. So everyone gonna have a pressed glitter, and I think everyone I ordered has a sequin shade in it as well. Yes, some have more than one. Like this Ballot one, I'm seeing like a couple, and I'm not feeling it, but I feel like we already know that by now. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is the only one that doesn't have a pressed glitter, the Cherish one. So that's the one I'm most excited about, of course, because it doesn't have pressed glitter. These have a decent like weight to them. I didn't expect them to be as heavy as they are. I expected them to be a little cheaper, so I'm impressed by that. So this is the Amore one. If you all remember, I think these were $10 a piece. So of course I want to start off with the romantic smoky one. Only thing that sucks is I feel like I'm limited on the looks I can do. Like because I have 5, and then I have this pressed glitter. So technically I have 4 because we know I'm not going to use that. But you know, it's cool. This is Ballot. Cool Tone Lover's Dream. Only thing I don't like is these are sequin shades, the darker ones. So it's like I might have secrets on the outer bead. I don't like that whole situation, but you know, we'll have to work with it because that's what the hell I was given. And then the last one we have is Cherish. So this is the one I think I'm most excited about just because there's no pressed glitter in it, but there's still a sequin shade, but at least, you know, like I don't have to worry about the pressed glitter. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go off camera and do one eye with the Amore palette, and then I will come back and we will start with all that. So I'll be right back. Okay, y'all, so this is the first look with the Amore palette. I told y'all I was gonna do it in an order that well, the alphabetical order. So I'm just dusting here, and like, who the hell am I actually put the glitter on my lid? But I figured I should show you how one of the glitters look. I think, isn't there like 3 glitters? Let me see. I don't remember. Oh, but this is the only glitter, so I guess I just felt the need to show you how the glitter looked. I don't know. Anyway, so I didn't use that many shades because I don't have that many to choose from. As we all know, this is a 5-pan palette, so I just stuck to the darker end that, you know, suits me best. I'm not really into these sequin things, but I was thinking about trying this shade out right here. Just patting it all over the lid and seeing if we can have a moment like that, and then putting this in the outer view or something on Instagram. So we'll see how that goes, but let's just focus where we are now and, you know, get this little eye look done. So, because I still got 2 more to do, and I got to go outside and try to take pictures of all these before the sun goes down. Child, if y'all don't keep me in your prayers, please do. So I'll take a primer potion from Urban Decay just because, you know, it was what was sitting out when I turned the camera on, and who was going to look for, you know, another eyeshadow primer? I wasn't. I barely want to look for the glitter glue to do this eye look. So let's just go ahead getting it done. I'm trying to make sure this video goes up Saturday, and then Sunday I want the foundation video to go up along with the highlighter. So or I might do the highlighter another day. I don't know. We'll see. Because I do have the ABH highlighter. I told y'all I wanted to try it out. I was intrigued to see how it looked on some of my skin tone. I saw Tammy Clark when it actually looked decent on her, and she only wears, I think, like 1 shade different in foundation than I do. So I was like, maybe it'll work. I don't know. I was waiting on Karen Harris to do her dedicated video too, because she got hers before I got mine, or probably around the same time I got mine. I don't know, but she hasn't done it yet. She showed it in the video on her skin, but she didn't like actually, you know, give it a dedicated video. I'm like, I want a dedicated video, Karen. What is going on here? So I just did like a halo eye situation with shade in between. So I'm gonna just recreate the halo eye. I feel like it takes these shadows a bit to build up, so I'm not necessarily liking that. I like the weight of the compact, but I feel like it takes a lot to build up this berry shade into the crease and anywhere else I try to put it. So I don't know how I feel about that whole situation. Plus, I don't like the fact there's no inner corner highlight in here because they put this stupid ass glitter in here. It's like, you could have gave me an inner corner highlight and just said, fuck this glitter. Like, what were you doing? Like, who made the decisions about this quad or this, like, mini palette or whatever you're calling this? Because there's 5 shades. So, is this a mini palette? I don't fucking know. I just know I'm upset because there's plastic glitters and all of that foolishness when I could have just had, like, a normal palette. Which I'd much prefer and don't appreciate this at all. But I have so many palettes to try out, y'all, and I have so many palettes I still want to order. Like, I just made a huge order for makeup, the Makeup Shack, because all their palettes are on sale this week. So all their palettes are like $8 or $9 a piece. So I got like 5 of like the 10 eyeshadow palettes they have. I was like, the majority of them just gonna go like in a giveaway for the future. But I was like, I just, you know, couldn't pass up on a deal like $8 palettes, and I've never tried them. I'm truly excited. Now I'm going to take the shade Woo, which is the darker shimmer I showed y'all in the beginning. I'm going to pop that in the middle. So I started off with this one in the middle, and then I decided to get brave and I put, you know, the glitter where it is or whatever. But I started off with this as the base shade. Plus, I figured I could start off with it on camera and you all could see how it looks on the lid, and then I can go with the glitter. Because I know a couple of y'all in my comment section were actually mad when I was like, get rid of the glitters and palettes. She was like, I like it. But... So I figured I would show the glitter for you all who actually like the glitter. And then I won't have to show a glitter like for the rest of the year on my eyeball, because I'm not here for it at all. But I can appreciate that you are, which is why I did it. So this is what the color looks like on its own on my lid. So I figured this is a nice little simple halo eye. And I figured if you wanted to spray the brush and make it more intense, you could. But I'm going to take this NYX glitter glue and go ahead and stick it on. I keep having to move the camera over, y'all, because like the sun is coming in the window again like it normally does. And it's just being real disrespectful. I just moved the camera over a little bit and it's still like on the side of my face. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, ma'am, sir, the disrespect. Stay in your lane. Stay out there where you belong. Don't come in here. Like, I already got enough going on up in here. I don't need you coming in here with this foolishness. Anyway, I'm gonna take the glitter. It's called Affair. And it came off pretty easy. And I put it on the thing and I had the glitter glue on it, of course, so it wouldn't fall everywhere. I'm just praying it would fall in my eye when I have to take off this eye look, because I hear like it scratches your cornea and all this other shit. So I'm like, I don't want to have my eyeball scratched by pressed glitters when I was trying to take a picture. It's so rude. So I might only get one thumbnail picture. I'm hoping I can make it count, because honey, y'all just don't know. But yeah, so this is the pressed glitter and the whole little eye situation for the Amore palette. So I'm gonna just take the Amrezy highlighter, because I brought it with me because I'm doing the ABH video tomorrow, and we just put that in the inner corner since there's no inner corner highlight for this look, which I find very disrespectful. And I'll probably put like a brown eyeliner in the waterline for the rest of my looks today. But I just feel like my inner corner will be lacking if I don't put something in it. So we have to put something out here. Like, it's just a requirement. I need to remember to order Shiseido foundation today before 5 o'clock. And then I have to call Ulta about like the order I made with them on the new LA Girl palettes, because one of them, of course, showed up broken because I just can't have nice things. Recently, I don't know what the problem is, why people are trying to deny me. But I'm gonna call them when I get done doing these 3 eye looks, because it's only like, I think 3 something now, and their headquarters closes at like 5. So I should be good. But yeah, this is the first eye look using the Amore palette. We are going to go into the ballot palette next. But first, I have to go outside and take a look at me. I think I'm sexy thumbnail for you all before the sun literally goes down and I have no thumbnail whatsoever. And you get one with sunglasses like the last one I did, because I forgot to take a picture of the native eye look. So that's why you had the thumbnail you had. Anyway, I will be right back. Okay, y'all, so I get into my cool tone look. Y'all know these are definitely my vibes in here with the ballot palette. Oh, and it rhymes, got bars. So I use all 5 shades in this palette. So I use this one on the outer V, this one's in the crease, this one's on the lid, this one I dusted over the crease, and then this one is our inner corner shade. So I get started with that. The only thing I don't like about them, since they're both sequency, I feel like it looks really satiny. It makes my crease look really shiny, and I don't like that look. So that's my only problem with it. Otherwise, it's fine. But that's just no. No, ma'am. No, sir. No. Especially when I can just use like the Doses Colors Pretty Cool palette and get the same kind of look and just go into a highlighter and put it on my, you know, inner corner and make this exact same look. And it's not going to cost me any money because I already paid for that Pretty Cool palette a long time ago. So this one I'm not necessarily vibing with just because of those damn sequin shades. I'm not feeling them. It's not a vibe. I didn't ask you for them. And y'all, I still got glitter on my face from the first look I did. So it's like, yeah, no more pressed glitters for me this year at all. I don't like them anyway. I just wanted to use it since, you know, it was in the palette. And I figured the few people that do watch me, they're actually talking about they like pressed glitters. I figured I could use it for them. But, yeah, no, we ain't using none ever again. Fuck that. That is too much of a hassle. I just don't even bother. So I'm taking a black shade. It's dust on the outer V, of course. Y'all know I try to like elongate it out and give it a nice, you know, cat eye winged shape to it. And I'm gonna try to connect the part I'm putting in crease to it. And I'm gonna take the gray color the rest of the way, but I figured I'd start off with my outer V like I normally do. But again, the only thing I don't like about it is I feel like my eye just looks really shimmery, and I don't like that. Like, I don't want it to be really shimmery. So I'm really not feeling this right now, but we're going to go ahead on with it because we already here. I'm going to take the gray shade. And to me, this one looks kind of ashy. And then the fact that shimmery is not helping at all because it just makes my, I feel like it makes my crease just look really ashy. And that's not cute. And that's not the message we're trying to convey to the people. So it just looks a whole mess. So far, this is my least favorite one, if you can't tell. But I mean, like, you're watching as we go along, and I haven't tried the Cherish one yet because A, B, C, so this is B. But this one is disappointing me because of all the sequin in the matte shadows. It's like I don't want a shimmery matte shadow. I just want a matte shadow. Because sometimes I feel like it makes them look patchy too, and I'm not with that either. So now let me take this lighter shade, add some back to the brush, and then I'm going to dust it on top of this right here to kind of give it a blended, smooth effect. And everything looked fine to me until it got to where I had to put the sequin on the lid. Because this is a, the shimmer on the lid, because this is a sequence matte shade, I felt like it just made my crease look even shinier. And it's like I wasn't with that. That's not what the message we were trying to convey. And that's not what I wanted to see. So I'm not here for it at all. So go ahead and just, hey y'all, I just want to know who is Howard watching on YouTube, because he was talking about how he heard anybody talk about Milk Cosmetics. I'm like, who are you watching? Because I'm forever hearing people talk about Milk Cosmetics and all the new stuff they launch. So I'm like, who are the YouTubers you watching but they not talking about Milk? Because you need to find some new ones to watch, y'all. And I'm not trying to shade him because I love Thomas Albert. Like, he is one of my favorite YouTubers to watch. But I'm just like, honey, like, who you watching that ain't talking about Milk? Because you need to find new subscriptions if they not talking about Milk. Because Milk out here doing big things and making big moves. And every time you look up, it's somewhat interesting going on over there. But it's because of the type of brand they are. So the fact that these people you watching ain't got hip to the Milk train. Like, you need to broaden your horizons, child. That's all I'm saying. Just broaden your horizons and stop trying to, Okay, so I think that's as good as we're going to get this here. because these shades are sequin and they're just irritating me now. So I need to go outside, take another look at me. I think I'm sexy photo to post on Instagram tomorrow to let you all know this video is coming. So I will be right back and we will get into the last palette, which is the Cherish palette. So I'll be right back. Hey y'all, so we're on the last palette, the Cherish palette. So I didn't use a lot of shades in here because there wasn't a lot to choose from. I feel like with a lot of these, they're not, you know, my skin tone friendly. So I just used this shade. I dusted a little bit of this shade. This is what's on the lid and this is the inner corner. So let us get started with this last look, and then you will hear my thoughts on all three of them and which one I would pick if I had to pick again. I already put Urban Decay Primer Potion on off camera to try to save us some lovely little time here, especially since I know we had like 2 or 3 eye looks to do. I was like, we're going to do, you know, one off camera and then we'll come back with one done on camera so you'll know what the eye look is going to look like. Although I feel like my eye looks look, you know, hate to say it, but like pretty like similar, or they're pretty basic. I've been trying to like switch it up and do some halo eyes for y'all lately. Like the first eye look was a halo eye. I want to get into more of like doing a cat eye effect thing when it comes to the shaping of my eye, because I think that'd be so much cooler. But you know, practice makes perfect, and unfortunately a lot of time when I do practice, I have to practice with you all. I have to practice making Instagram pictures. So I do enjoy making the Instagram pictures though now. I used to think of it as a hassle, but I'm like, it's cool now, it's working, it's a vibe. I'm trying to like get on board with. So, yeah. And as you see, this color is quite light, so I feel like it's barely like showing up on my skin tone. But I feel like that's a lot with ColourPop things lately. Now I'm gonna take the sequin shade next to it called Precious and just kind of dust that into the crease as well. But yeah, I noticed with like a lot of palettes recently, like I can't really use them too much. That's why I recreated their palettes. If you all haven't seen the video, I've recreated a lot of the ColourPop palettes I had bought in 2020 because a lot of them just didn't work for my skin tone, or I didn't necessarily completely love the color story preference. So I just went ahead and changed it to what I want. I'm actually probably going to do eye look after this just because I'm just not feeling the softness of this look. Y'all know I need an extra look at me. I think I'm, you know, this sexy smoky moment, and this ain't going to give it. So next I'm going to take the shimmery shade next to that. Now, I do like this shimmery shades tone. I think it looks really nice. I really like the shimmers in here. And just like the shimmers in all of them in general. So that's, to me, like my favorite part about these, all of the palettes. The fact that they have really nice shimmers to them. Take this clean brush with no extra product on it and just dust my life away to kind of blend those out and make it look a little smoother and nicer there. And this was like the simplest out of all the eye looks I did. But again, like I feel like with these, I don't have that much to choose from. But I've been hearing a lot of people say the same thing. Like I only watched, I think, like 2, maybe 3 videos on these. So it wasn't like I watched a whole bunch of people. But I feel like everybody said what I'm about to say. So since we are done, let's get into how I feel about all 3 of these palettes. So I'm going to order I did them in, obviously. So we're going to start off with Cherish. So Cherish is Amore. Amore is probably my favorite out of all of these just because I like the color story of this one the best. But y'all know this is my neutral place right here. These more mauvey berry tone type tones. So I like this one. I do not like the fact that there's a pressed glitter in here or the sequin shade. I'm not liking that there's sequin shades and pressed glitters in a lot of ColourPop palettes. So I'm gonna say that. But if I had to pick between all the ones I tried today, I would probably just go ahead and buy this one. Even though it's just the only one I have that has the pressed glitter in, I just feel like the color story is better for me and it runs deep enough. Whereas I feel like some of these other ones don't. Like, this one's okay, but I don't like the fact that these are sequin mattes. Like, this gray sequin matte especially is disappointing because I like the shade. But I don't like the fact that it's sequins because it makes the crease look shiny. And then to me, it gives like this ashy looking shiny cast to my crease. And I don't like that. Especially because you have to add a shimmer on. And then when you add the shimmer on top, it looks even more of a horribly gaseous cast. So I don't necessarily like that. Then there's the black matte shade. Now this one I can tolerate, but this gray one I'm just not with. This shimmer I like. This is nice to dust over like the gray one, or just I'll probably just dust it over the black one next time when I do use this, because I plan on using them again. I'll probably do like some Instagram tutorials or something, I don't know. But then the shimmer right here. So the thing I didn't like about the first one though is it doesn't have a shimmer in it for inner corner. But like I said in the tutorial part of that, like you can just go ahead and put a highlighter in your inner corner, go on with your day. Whatever highlighter you put on your face, girl, just stick it in your inner corner, move on with your life. So the last one I have to talk about is the one that's on my eyes, which is Cherish. And it is my least favorite out of all of them. As you can see, it barely shows any like color for me. Plus, these aren't really my tones. The only thing I really like about here in this palette is the shimmers. Like, to me, this shade is too light for anybody my skin tone to truly really do anything with. Like, I have to put this all over the lid and like put one of these in the inner corner or something like that, because I feel like this just isn't giving me any type of depth in any way for someone my skin tone. So this is the one I like the least, and the one I like the best is Amore. And Ballad I'm kind of just like neutral about, because I'm like, I can use it to make like a smoky eye look and then just take a shimmer from somewhere else and, you know, make it work for me that way. So my thought on these palettes, the quality is okay. I mean, I don't think they're worth $10 personally, but if I did have to pick one out of the 3 I bought, like I said, I would pick this one right here. But that's just based upon my color preference of the other things I just mentioned. So those are my thoughts on these eyeshadow palettes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. I need to go take this off because this is not, I'm not even feeling it. Like, I'm not even about to take a picture of this for Instagram. Y'all gonna see the first 2 and that's gonna be it. That's how much I'm not feeling it. But anyway, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all the diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.